I started a new comic, and this one is the nightmare of an owner of an all-you-can-eat buffet. So I have Shaggy and Scooby and Garfield in it. And I did the thumbnails, which were actually pretty easy this time. I do have difficulties trying to take the thumbnail and then put it in the panel because I'm not sure how big the person should be. And then I also had trouble trying to figure out the angle of the side wall, because my default is to put it from a sort of a top-down, slightly top-down perspective, but I want it to be more just a straight two-point perspective. So I did have to find a reference for that, and yeah, it's getting much easier to start the comics. This got me thinking about why learning to draw is so different from learning most other skills, and I think it's because of perception. Not our perception of drawing, but of space. 2 years ago I learned to knit, and it didn't take me very long before I got the hang of it. I would follow the steps, the motions, and get almost the exact same thing as the pattern. And the differences would be like so minor that you'd really have to inspect it to see the little differences. But with drawing, the margin of error is so much smaller. Like if I were to follow a drawing tutorial step by step, it's unlikely to look exactly like the person I'm following. Because if my line is even a 1/16 of an inch off, it's going to look different. Especially as a beginner, it's very difficult to place the line on my paper where I see the person place theirs. And all the little shifts add up. In the end, the drawing is similar but not the same. And I think the main skills we are learning is to gauge how objects or edges relate to each other. We need to see something in our 3D world and gauge how wide or tall it looks in 2D. We have to simplify the complexity of our world, our space, but keep what is most important, and that part's subjective because what's most important to us might not be as important to some other artist. And getting our hand to make the lines just as we perceive them also takes practice. So we are changing the way we perceive the world and improving our fine motor skills. So it's a lot more internal development than it is just practicing a specific movement, because you can get a lot better at drawing, like doing calligraphy. You get much better at precision of your lines, but that's not perceiving our world and then trying to put it on paper. Feel free to share your thoughts down in the comments and let me know what your ponderings have been on the drawing stuff. So thanks for watching. Bye.